Two teams with different stories. PLDT is still undefeated, meanwhile Nxled lost in straight sets against Ritigo. So really gaining wins early on this conference is very important given
they won on opening day against the Galleries High Risers in 5 sets, that is. And they get their second point courtesy of Art as we go to Franny Reyes for the... so far, PLDT trailing by a point. Fajardo will serve. Genesis picked up by Arado. Calf sets up Samoylenko. High up. Picked up by Maraginot. Play continues. The bump by Arado to Santos. Permentilla was right there. Genesis will try. Checked. Coverage was present for the Chameleons. It's a long rally ongoing. Santos.
Good defense.
Oh, still alive. Both teams playing excellent defense. And finally, on the second try, Erica Santos delivers.
Well, offensively.
And this spike of the set is brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan.
Slow them down, but it was just too much earlier.
Genesis picked up by Ceballos. Back set to Santos again. Pineda gets a touch. Back to Trisha. Arado will bump. Samoylenko. And almost saved. But Genesis had to avoid there. Would have been dangerous. Coach Babes on the bench giving her instructions. Early on, Fajardo goes to Samoylenko and down it goes.
This is the advantage of
Samoylenko back at the service line. And I'll just talked about the depth of PLDT because last game nga napag-usapan natin na 14 points lang yung kinailangan niya, yet they still got the win in straight sets.
I mean, they have local players who are high contributors in terms of scoring. You know, Majoy Baron knows when to step up as a middle blocker. They have a veteran team at that, so definitely a contender this conference.
Combination, nabasa doon ni Atienza. The drop. Orvina will bump to Luna. Off the block, and it's a point for Nxled to tie things up at 6-all.
Time to get the kill block.
Blocking her former teammate. Luna tries another one. Back set. Then another point for Erica Santos, replacing May Luna. Ebon, straight to Fajardo. Baron will bump it to Santos. On the off speed, and it works.
So far, Santos
now at 5 points. It's 11 serving 6. Majoy Baron still on deck. The toss to Genesis. And off the block, it hits the antenna, so point for Nxled. Oh. Almost another ace. Free ball. Orvina will get the first touch. Maraginot goes to Atienza. Nothing there. Santos a bit tight. And it's set back by Permentilla. 3 straight points for the Chameleons.
Scoring 2 points already.
Fajardo tosses Ceballos. Almost a save. But Ebon was just a little too late. Mika Reyes serving for PLDT, making her return on opening game for the High Speed Hitters. Hart had to extend. There was a touch, so Samoylenko gets the point. Save there by PLDT. Another chance for Nxled. A back set to Ebon. That's going to be a block point. Reyes with a serve. Permentilla. And she is on a roll already with 5 points for Nxled.
Opportunity to gain momentum here. Meanwhile, PLDT just playing steady all throughout the set.
Right, sayang because they're getting a string of points. They got 3 straight a while ago. Genesis answers right back.
3 points to PLDT.
good play for Atienza's first point. 15 serving 19. Again, continuing to target Elena. Chance here for Nxled. Good save by Arado. Maraginot goes to Genesis.
So with the middles now involved.
Ebon back at the service line. Fajardo sets up Ceballos on the drop. Good read.
Yeah, that one, going for that full approach. Very aggressive, but last second going for the tip. No one there for Nxled.
Maraginot goes back to Genesis. Oh, that's nice hit. He and Permentilia both have 5 points each. 3-point game. Atienza on the runner. That's going to be a point. 22-21. Hart. The reinforcement. Doesn't get it. Retry for the Chameleons. Arado picks it up. Samoilenko. And down it goes. That don't really reflect on the stat sheet, but nakakatulong for sure. Oh! And Samoilenko makes sure that that one drops. More importantly, PLDT is at set point.
Exactly. Good set there also from King Fajardo. Only one blocker for someone.
Be fielded in to do serving duties. Serving for the set. That is through. Permentilia. Quiseos saves it. But a bit too much.
Game, every confidence.
Our first game today went 5 sets. And now, the Nxled Chameleons are at set point. Good first ball. Fajardo goes to Samoilenko. That's inside. And PLDT able to save it.
The deadlock here.
Oh, head-to-head sila. The Permentilia both with 8 points. Saved by Ceballos. Here comes Samoilenko. And down it goes. For her 9th point here in set number 1. And that one forces Nxled to call for time. Is back at set point. They were first to it a while ago before Nxled extended this. Let's see what they do off of a timeout. Oh! They respond with that Laika Ebon attack. Set point once again for PLDT, their 3rd. This set, pagkakataon dito. Nobody there for the second ball. 27 all. Fajardo back sets to Santos. Saved by Urbina. Genesis. Back with PLDT. Ceballos will try and score off the block. Majoy Paron will serve. Atienza going down the line on that runner.
Challenges in this set.
At balik ang Nxled Chameleons at set point. Fajardo with the bump to Ceballos. There's a touch. Okay ba yan?
Pwede, pwede.
Oh! Permentilia adds to her total. 30-29. Fajardo. Samoilenko. Chance here for Nxled. Doesn't get it. Fajardo goes back to Fiola. And it drops. 31-30. Fiola Ceballos serving for the set. That's another good one. Permentilia. Saved by Arado. Calf. Upset to Samoilenko. And down it goes. Elena Samoilenko loving that play. 39 minutes before natapos yun. It's only the opening set. As we thank you all once again for joining us tonight here on One Sports and on Pilipinas Live. Dip Dipianco with Ayel Estraniero and Franny Reyes, your broadcast team for this match. 1-1 to start set number 2. Oh, they go to hard flies for that attack. You mentioned that in set 1, 5 yung pinakamalaking lamang ng PLDT. But what happened also on the side of the high-speed hitters, Ayel, that allowed Nxled to catch up in that set
getting
kanina?
the touches, and that's something that could continue to work for Nxled here in the second set. But whenever PLDT is in system and Fajardo is in a comfortable...
Santos and Fiola Ceballos helping out Samoylenko a while ago in set number 1. Speaking of, they go to Fiola. Aron will want to set it. Rado there for the coverage. Back set, nilipat kay Santos. Erica for the off-speed. Bodies on the floor for the Chameleons. Another try for PLDT. Save play, and this time it results into a point and a chance for us to send this to Franny Reyes.
As a team, if they want to stay composed and stay in this game. Now, this report was brought to you by the Pilipinas Live app. Get the most extensive PVL coverage for only 149 pesos a month. Back to the panel.
This time around, parang whenever they win, mas mas reactive na. She shows her emotions.
And you also see whenever she's so frustrated about not getting a point. And but Fiola has been very impressive in this.
We go to Reyes. No coverage. And Nxled. Ceballos hesitated on that. Fajardo goes for the 1-2. And nobody home for the Chameleons.
Playing steady.
Ebon. Samoylenko just sending it back without even jumping. Goes for the attack. Ebon again. Elena from Reyes, and it drops.
Mika Reyes setting up Samoylenko, trying to go for that defense.
Ebon making that extra step. Genesis with a save. Permentilia. It jumps right in front of Reyes. Back to a 3-point game. Pinalik kay Genesis. Santos gets another touch. Pinalik ulit. Third try for the Chameleons. They give up a free ball. Cap. Santos. Still nothing. Nxled working hard to defend that ball. Wala pa rin. Santos apologizes. Saved by Ceballos. Elena will try. Covered by Maraginot. Pineda will bump it to Ebon. Long rally alert. And it ends on that Erica Santos attack.
But Sam's switching angles, switching tempos, but this time more power coming from her, avoiding the blockers. Good decision there.
Maraginot making her first appearance in this game, replacing Kiara Permentilia. Ebon. That's going to be a point. Replacing the reinforcement Megan Hart.
Trisha Genesis right on the line.
To the semifinals of the swimming just happened a while ago. We also have a couple more this afternoon that saw action. Meanwhile, Nxled gets a point. Fajardo tosses Ceballos. Kept alive. Fajardo backsets to Santos, finds the opening. 12 points now for Erica Santos. Same with Elena Samoilenko, who has a dozen. Kim Fajardo has been 3 points for Cap.
Great effort there from Viray. And Kim Fajardo in the middle of the court of Nxled, and she has been maximizing those 1-2 plays.
Maraginot again. And this spike of the set is brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan.
With risk action that follow through, definitely putting more.
16 to 18. And an ace from Critch Makaslang. One-point lead. And PLDT responds. Able to control, so it went out. Fardo sets up Reyes. Chacha goes to Hart. Back and forth. Samoilenko on the tip. Nxled down by 2. Chacha with a serve. Calf goes to Samoilenko. Pounds it and scores.
Nxled, I mean, Samoilenko was on top of the blockers, going for an angle there. No floor defense.
Kiseo back at the service line. She came off the bench in that late in that set number 1. And that's a block point for PLDT.
And PLDT, they just know that whenever Hart is on the front row, Jaja Maraguin will...
Back set. Tuluna doesn't work. Pinalik sa kanya. Fajardo goes to Elena on that cut shot, and nobody there for Nxled.
For PLDT, they need to be locked in, especially in their defense.
Let's see what they do after the timeout. Don't let the balls drop, but Fajardo says otherwise and puts PLDT at set point. It's still gonna be considered a block touch, so a replay of the point and almost an ace for Sheila Kiseo. Pagkakataon dito para sa PLDT. Samoilenko, return to sender. She goes up once again. Elena tried to go for it. Boy pa rin. So just waiting for the ball to drop. And finally,
Again, as they were able to do it in the first set.
let's see what they do here as we are underway here for set number 3. Live on One Sports and on Pilipinas Live. Dip Dipianco with Ayel Estraniero calling this match. Franny Reyes at the sidelines. Continuing to give us... Off the block for Mentilla. Played at least half of that set.
Can bring back that offense for Nxled.
She has 12 points in total.
By the Pilipinas Live app, get the most extensive coverage for only 149 pesos a month. Back to the game.
Thank you, Franny, for that report. Well, we've seen Erica Santos get those points both on defense and offense.
Improving her game in terms of consistency is something really big for PLDT here, and she continues to be that asset.
So they use up one of their challenges early on. Jaja goes middle. Pardo able to pick it up. Santos off the block. Viray, easy pickings. At the best set to Santos. Chance here for Nxled. Genesis. Straight to Viray. The tip. And it drops for Elena Samoilenko. Joanny Delgaco and Kiyomi Watanabe also this afternoon competed. Marami pa tayong aabangan in the coming days, including Kaloy Yulo in his finals and 3 events tomorrow. Action resumes at patuloy ang pag-atake. Ito si Erica Santos.
They have been controlling all throughout so far in this set.
Jaja sets up Ebon. Santos again. And she scores another.
The local players has been stepping up big as well in terms of scoring.
Yeah. Genesis, meanwhile, responds. And Santos again. 17 points, just a point behind Elena's total of 18. Genesis is going to be a touch on the blockers of PLDT. Medyo lumobo na ang lamang ng PLDT though. Calf tosses Ceballos. Orvina pops it up. At the best for Permentilla. Viola. Set back. Seven-point game.
Wow.
Finisher
I got this. I got this.
Permentilla answers back. Oh, and an ace for Jaja Maraginot. Can't be too complacent, and back-to-back aces for Jaja.
Now giving Nxled some confidence in the set.
Samoilenko slowed down. Genesis was there. Jaja sets up Permentilla. And here comes the Chameleons. 4-0 run for Nxled. That's 5 straight points for the Chameleons. Hoping it ends sooner or later. Scrambling. Naibalik. Play continues. Chance here. Reyes. Genesis with the up. Jaja on the set. Ceballos saves that one. Battle at the net, and Atienza wins it. Already down to 2 points before the high-speed hitters were able to score a point. Let's see what they do here. Permentilla again. Pardo sets up Elena. Yara saves it from the back. Jaja bumps it to Ebon. Ceballos with the pickup. They go to Baron. Pancake save by Pineda. The dive by Kiseo. Long rally alert once again, and it drops. Fajardo with 11 excellent sets, and also a total of 5 points. Genesis answers back. Back to a 3-point game. Flips the net. Pineda gets a touch. Genesis had to alter. Santos.
But they need to avoid errors right now.
Ebon. That attack. Multiple best middle blocker awards for Majoy Baron, and she is showing why. Oh, mishandled by Bang Pineda.
Pelaga in for the reinforced player, Hart. Regina Pardo setting up Mika Reyes, and
Jaja goes to Joe. Naibalik. Chance here for PLDT to close this one out. They go to Reyes. Saved by Genesis. Play continues. Samoilenko gets a touch. Calf to Ceballos for the finisher. Not just yet. Third try. And Fajardo. Read by Pineda. Fourth try and a chance to finish. And Mika Reyes takes care of it. And the PLDT High Speed Hitters